Guys, we did a thing. Eric and I, at Levine Motorsports, Tuning by Nick, we are down in Florida right now. We have been wanting to come down for a long time, but we've been trapped up in Canada. The border's been closed up until recently, so it's open now. So we decided to come down, and luckily Cletus was putting on an event this weekend. He is doing his 2.4 hours of lay mullets and Cletus in cars. So we decided to buy some tickets to that, head down here and see if we can have a good time. It has been awesome so far. We've been down here for a day, got to hang out with Boosted Boys. We got to check out the Freedom Factory, super sick, a ton of fun so far. I'm gonna try to capture as much as I can of this trip to share with you guys, because you know what? It's been a long time since we've been able to go anywhere, and it's super fun to head down here, and especially now that we have the Porsche done, we can cruise around with the Porsche and share it with people and show it off. So we have a whole bunch of stuff planned, so let's see how things turn out. All right, guys, so quick pit stop before lay mullets. We're here at Full Throttle. Ricardo here, the owner, is nice enough to let us use his dyno. I haven't had a chance to put my car back on the dyno since I tuned it. It was also a good opportunity to meet up with another fellow Porsche enthusiast that is going to do a case swap. He has a YouTube channel. His car is already all strapped down, ready to go. We're going to see how much this car makes. This has the original engine. This is still the, is this the 3.4?
Yes.
3.4.
So, 3.4.
This is Ben, by the way.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And Ricardo.
What's up, guys?
So yeah, this is the 3.4. I bought
This
it.
is all stock, right? Or,
It's got a 5-speed exhaust and a K&N intake.
okay.
So it's obnoxiously loud. And I actually bought this car like 2 months ago.
Yep.
And right off your car actually was the reason. Your car was the reason that I was like, oh, let's do this. Because I was like, my intent was to do some kind of swap right off the bat.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just because, well, as you know, these motors are worth, what, this is probably $8,500 motor right now.
They're worth a lot,
and
you can't trust them. They're
Well, that's the thing.
they're a ticking time bomb.
How much power am I gonna get out of this thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even if I turboed it, what,
yeah, exactly.
maybe 400 before it's like, who knows? So we're just, this is essentially like a health video of the motor, is what we're doing. People can hear it and they can see it not explode at, well, what's not good.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Say that.
Yeah, you don't want to jinx it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be interesting to see how much this car makes, and then once it's done, we'll roll mine on and see how much it makes.
Yeah, that's kind of
do a little comparison. I'll put my laptop in and we'll see what it's
Cool.
actually making and see how much power it puts down today. It's hot today, so. Intake a bit of cool air, same peak numbers, picked up a little bit in the mid-range but lost a little bit up top. Anyways, call it 260, 224, and now it's time to put my car on and see what it makes. Alright guys, my 997 is all strapped down, ready to go. Let's see how much power it makes today on this dyno. Alright guys, so up here on the screen I have the best two runs from today. In red is the 996 3.4 liter original Porsche engine at 259 horse, 224 foot-pounds torque. And then in blue, my case-swapped stock engine, it's technically 8 pounds of boost, creeps to about 10 and then hits 12 right at the end. Today, in these humid weathers, no excuses, this is what it's making legit today. 412, 308, but look at the power band. Look at how flat the torque is. The power band on this car is fantastic. But either way, it was interesting to see. It's not making as much as I thought it was going to be making. When it gets back to Canada, I'm thinking of putting it back on the dyno, fine-tuning it, because it seems to be running a bit rich down here. And maybe we'll turn it up to 15 and see how much it'll make at 15. So, but that's about it for today here. We gotta get the car unstrapped, and then it's almost time to head over to Les Mullets and check that out. So I'm looking forward to checking out the Freedom Factory. I'm looking forward to that event. It should be super cool. So let's get this thing off and head over to the Freedom Factory. VIP parking.
Go straight.
Thanks.
Like guys, all right?
Perfect. Thanks.
Have fun.
All right, guys, we're here at Les Mullets. They've done all the qualifying. The race is about to begin. They get a couple caution laps. They'll be able to get those tires warmed up. Reacquaint themselves with the bus stop, as it's called. Larry Mack let us know we're going at the bus stop tonight, folks.
Chunks of glass or taillight or something.
That was a tough hit.
Oh my God, what's going on?
It's over. Kevin, oh yeah, Kevin. Derby now. All right, guys, so this was a kind of an impromptu stop. We found out this morning that there was a Honda meet. Hondas to Orlando, and luckily John from LHT is here, and I'm super excited to meet him.
How are you?
And really wanted, while we were down here, I really wanted to share this car and get his impression because I thought he'd like it. So let me hand this off. So yeah, here we are. Glad this happened.
This is so cool. I tell you what I like about it. First off, he made everything work. If you watch any of our videos, I'm not all about putting a big motor in and making dyno power. I like stuff to work because it gets old. Horsepower gets old. You've got to have everything working. Power steering. You've got AC lines hooked up in this. This is well, you shed weight. I want to kind of interview you. So you shed weight. He's telling me about this car. He's got like a fantastic lightweight car. He shed weight. He's made more power, more torque. It's easy to work on. It's cheaper to modify when you got it in there. I mean, what's not to love about that?
That's exactly it. It was the peace of mind. I never took this car to the track because I was always worried I was going to break the original engine.
Yeah.
And for a $20,000, $30,000 engine replacement, I could build a whole Honda track car.
That's the way I am. It's like I have so many connections in the Honda business and I know Honda parts. I don't know Porsche parts. I own a Porsche.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid to break it because I can't get parts.
Exactly. Everything is so expensive on the engine and car and whatnot. This is just peace of mind now that I don't have to worry about an engine failure because now that it's in there, this K-swap is in here, like $1,000 worst case scenario gets me up.
Yeah, whole new motor's $1,000. I think to modify it, the ability to modify it, I mean, it's endless.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make 1,000 horsepower if you want.
Exactly.
This is making, you said 430?
435.
That's got to be a great power package right there. That's got to be perfect.
Yeah, 300 torque basically everywhere and like 335 gear.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So,
You gotta love that K motor. Awesome.
it's fantastic.
Good job. I love it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's like I want you to come to my shop and let's just put it together.
Oh, totally.
So I just want to keep looking and building stuff.
I'm gonna bring it back down. I'll bring it back down next season with a little bit more power. And maybe I'll have the Cayman done as well because I'm working on a Cayman. I'll bring both of them down.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's actually like...
How much different is the Cayman boom-wise?
So I'm worried, but it doesn't have as much room as this. So it's going to be a tougher swap. This, like, the mentality I took behind this was I did not want to damage or cut the car at all.
Yeah.
There's only one little hole through there, which is where a 997 turbo would have its charge piping go through anywhere. So I was okay with making that hole. But otherwise, I have not, like, not cut a single.
So utilize what's there.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Cayman, I mean, the motors are kind of short because they're...
K-series are actually shorter than the flat sixes. The issue is the height. The height is the thing that kills it.
Yeah.
Luckily, like this part of the engine bay on 911, there's an extra space. Yeah, that's not there on the Cayman. It actually comes way down on the Cayman. There's like a half-inch clearance. But luckily the engine doesn't move around like basically at all. Originally I had the stock Porsche engine mounts in, and it was fine, but they were too soft for the amount of power. Okay. So I switched up to these RSS mounts. Yeah. And still zero harshness, zero vibrations.
Plus it's a well-balanced motor. Yep. So it isn't like it's going to shake you to death in there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's almost easy. Now I'm looking at it close, I'm like, I can see why you'd want to do this.
It was like, I don't know, nerve-wracking at first. I'm like, okay, I'll pull the engine out, test with it, and I'm like, this is doable. I'll pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Plus the Nick guy said the motor's worth some money. They're worth so much money.
Did he come with a blown motor?
No, I took the perfect
motor.
It's just high miles. This car has over like 200,000 kilometers, which is like 120,000 miles.
Yeah.
The engine was fine. Like I'm the second owner. The original took really good care of it. But I pulled it out. Once it was out, I had countless messages like, "Can I buy your engine? Can I buy your engine?"
So that kind of helps.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it old school. I don't CAD anything. I don't measure it. I put a lump in the hole and see where I have clearance. You know.
So that's what I did. But before I even bought the adapter plate, we made a wood adapter to bolt the transmission to the engine. put it in its place and like,
Yeah.
this is doable.
See if it's doable, yeah.
This was doable, I knew it would fit. At that point, that's when it was like a real thing.
Yeah.
Bought the adapter plate.
And then would you originally turbocharge it first, or was you just going to put a manifold?
Always going to be turbo.
Okay.
I knew the K on its own, even like a fully built K wouldn't be enough to justify it. Plus, like fully building a K to make like crazy NA power is more expensive than turbocharged.
Exactly. Yeah, most of my projects have always started off being just the basic, try and get the engine to work and then build on it. But yeah, I mean, the plan to make more power to begin with, I mean, that's the reason to swap it.
Exactly. So this was stage one in my opinion, my plans was stage one. So the next version is going to have like just a piston rod engine and like make 550, 600, like full boost, and then turn it down. Like I think 500 would be the perfect amount.
500 is chassis. That's the thing, is trying to get a balance. You know, making power is one thing, but then if nothing else could, you know, hold it, or you're breaking parts, it gets old replacing parts on the road.
That's it. I'm curious how the transmission is going to hold up. The transmission is kind of the only thing I'm kind of like disappointed in.
Is it a get track?
This is no, I believe it's made by a company called Asian, and it honestly doesn't shift as nice as a Honda engine, or sorry, Honda transmission.
You're limited by that shape.
Yep, there's nothing else it can be.
That's the next thing, is to look into transmission options, see if anybody builds them, if anybody can.
So, future-proofing the project, I basically bought the Civic because it's like crazy overkill. The plan is eventually to switch it to a PDK transmission.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Civex can control it.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I went with the Civex, even though it's like crazy overkill, really expensive, but with the ability in the future to put PDK transmission.
So it's better to overbuild it than underbuild it. I like it. Jeff's wheels are already turning, so you never know. We might be hitting you off and
I would love to help.
picking your brain.
However I can.
Yeah. Good stuff. I like it.
Moment in history. Exactly.
What are we filming?
I was gonna say.
Okay, we're recording.
Hey guys, so I'm at this Honda to Orlando meet, and Honda Pro Jason is here. Huge fan, and I wanted you to. I'm glad you're here because I really wanted you to check out this car. Let me know what you think.
I'm glad you're here too, because I would have walked right by the Porsche.
Yeah.
I would have never stopped. I was totally blown away. Like, I saw the crowd around the car, so I knew something was going on. So I went back and I took a look at it, and I was like, wait a second.
I just don't know how good the bike is.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and GoPros.
Yeah.
And I took a look and I was like, wait a second. Someone put a K-Series in this Porsche? And then we started talking, and I'm super impressed. Like,
Thank you.
It looks awesome. It's well executed for sure. It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And you say it drives like outstanding.
I like it better than the original. In all honesty, I'm not doing it because it's just me and I did it, but like it drives fantastic.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. You know, it's K-Swap the world.
Exactly.
And you were definitely improving here with this Porsche.
It's not for the hype. It is legit better.
Yeah. I can see other people doing this. I really can.
I really think it's a really good alternative. So if you have an engine failure or you just want more power, spend your money doing this.
Yeah, now you can work on it yourself. You can bring the oil changes to Jiffy Lube, no problem. Like anything you want.
You can buy bits and pieces. Like if you have a starter that breaks, no problem. Go to wherever and buy a starter.
Oh, I'm so happy you came down from Toronto. This is so cool. It's great to meet you too.
Likewise. Thank you very much.
For sure, brother. Take care.
All right, guys. So it has been a fantastic trip to Florida. I'm super happy we made it down here and brought the car in. The best part is we got to meet you guys. This has been a fantastic trip. I really have to just say thank you so much for letting us hang out for a bit and coming for a spin and getting your take on my car.
Of course, man. This
really
thing is
appreciate it.
awesome. Love it. I think we're gonna have to do one now.
I think you should, and I will be happy to help in any way I can.
Sounds good. Yes, I'd like to try to find a shell, and then obviously since you've done it, if we could just find all the parts we need to make it happen, just knock it out fast.
Definitely. Collect all the parts. I'm happy to fly down and help if you want. So be cool.
Yeah. Well, let's take this thing for a spin.
Let's go. The brakes are ridiculous. So one thing I should say, guys, is we put the big brake kit on right before this trip, and we put race pads on, and you'll hear them. They're insane. The brakes are amazing, but they're extremely loud.
could actually hear them coming in.
They are
I was
super
like, why is it
loud.
squeaking now? Yeah, you can go left right down here. Yeah, like you said, just be careful with the sketchiness of the rain. Something I found out in Florida, as opposed to like living in Colorado, I feel like the roads here are way slicker when it rains than like in Colorado.
Really?
And it's kind of weird because we get snow in Colorado and then the roads are really bad.
Yes.
But the wet roads in Florida are almost like an in-between of a wet road and a snowy road in Colorado. It's like a middle. It's like definitely way sketchier than a Colorado wet road, but not as sketchy as snow.
Yeah.
But they're pretty bad out here.
Well, we'll take it easy. I won't go crazy. I just wanted you to experience it because it's super nice. Like, it's an awesome car.
Yeah, no, I love that you got all like the stock interior in it.
Cluster works and everything.
If you didn't show anybody there was a K-swap in the back, no one would know.
That's it. I've taken Porsche purists for spins, and like they can't tell. Other than it's way faster.
Yeah, it's just a benefit. That's all they get out of it. Yeah.
It's just that's like half throttle and not
Yeah,
even.
you're not gonna find any traction out here. Yeah, no, it drives beautifully. You couldn't even tell. Does all the radio and everything work? Does it have a navigation system?
Super dated navigation.
Like an old one,
Look at this.
but it does work.
It works.
That's cool. Is it just using the factory K-series alternator?
It's using factory K-series alternator.
Did you have to modify the alternator?
Nope, not at all.
What bracket are you using?
The original.
Factory?
All the pulleys are original. So
Oh,
it's like
is it?
original Honda power steering, alternator, and air conditioning
Do you
compressor.
have the power steering working as well?
Yeah, it's Honda power steering.
That's awesome. Actually,
That's like
she's wanting to slide.
quarter throttle it. Just the boost comes on and
I heard you made a little more horsepower.
so
Took it to the dyno.
I took it to the dyno. It actually showed less because it just needed a touch up. So it's turned up right now. After the dyno session, we did a bit of street tuning in Mexico, and it technically is hitting 14 pounds now. So it should be quick. Unfortunately, we can't utilize any of that right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, it's not like we can really do much in the car. I just wanted Kyle to go for a spin, so really happy you were able to come for a spin.
Yeah, you're just convincing me more to get one.
So hopefully we'll be back down. I'm gonna come bring the car back down in the spring for sure with the, I'm gonna call it stage 2 engine, which is gonna have pistons and rods, and it should make like, I don't know, 600. And then hopefully then we can line it up so you can actually take it for a spin.
Yeah, I definitely want to ride in it with some upgraded internals.
Exactly. If you haven't done your own already by then, so we'll see.
Yeah, we might have our own, and then we could just go cruise them together.
Yeah.
This goes to a lake over here, and we go over to like just if we're bored one day, we'll take our jet skis out to this
Sick.
lake. There's a lot of nice houses over here. Like this guy has, where is it? This house right here. He actually has a Porsche. I think it's a GT3 RS.
Really?
Yeah, or something like it. He has an old one right
Old
there.
one too.
He's a Porsche guy. Look.
Oh yeah. Another Porsche.
Yeah, he has some stuff.
Pulled in
So,
there.
yeah, honestly, that'd be cool to swing by his place. I didn't even notice the old one before. Yeah, but he also has a, I'm pretty positive it's a GT3 RS with the wing and stuff. I was gonna say this side that we're on is actually better. This is more like asphalt over
This
here.
is like
so
really grippy.
It's really gritty over on this side.
Yeah.
It's not slick like most of the Florida roads are. And actually, I'm surprised it actually hooked that hard.
315, no 305 rear tires, right?
Yeah, it moves pretty good.
And the brakes.
Have you road coursed this at all?
I took it out once. That's when I discovered it needed better brakes. So that's why I got these brakes. But they're like too aggressive for the street.
I think
So
so.
yeah.
Is it electronic?
It's all electronic on this side.
Ooh, fancy.
Super
Still has the
everything.
electric seats. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's so cool. It still has the power steering working.
Yep. The coilovers make weird noises when you turn sharp, but it's okay.
something to comment about.
I thought that would be funny.
This will not do that.
No, it looks very slick.
Yep. And then, what axles are in it? Are they just stock?
Stock axles.
axles.
They're really beefy, so I don't think they'll have any issue pulling power. The shots of the like my face are gonna be.
You're like,
awesome.
oh. It's all right. I let that girl Amelia Hartford. She drove my NSX.
Oh really?
I never sat passenger in my NSX before.
Oh my god.
And we were coming up fast on like someone in front of us, and I wasn't scared of the car. I was just worried that she doesn't know it, and it has like manual brakes and stuff, so the brakes are kind of soft. And we were coming up so fast. I'm like, easy, easy, slow down. She was just laughing like it didn't even matter.
Yeah.
It was funny.
They're so loud.
Do you think that'll go away over time?
No, it's getting worse.
Is it?
So I have another set of pads coming. I'm gonna have like street pads and then these pads for taking to the track. Like they're awesome. They're just like way too noisy.
Yeah. This thing is sweet.
Right?
I think we're definitely gonna keep our eye out for one. So if you do,
if I see one, I will let you know, and hopefully we can get you into one of these as well.
I just don't know if we can stop with the K-swaps, guys.
Why? Why would you?
They're just so good. I mean, having one of these would be awesome.
It is
really
a
like this car.
fantastic daily.
I want something that is K-swapped and unique. It's also good for a daily. The red MR2 would have been perfect. Sorry, I made it mad.
Shut it down.
Oh, it's on the left side. I forgot the Porsche left side over there. But yeah, I want a good, unique. I'd like a unique K-swapped car that we could daily around. And the red MR2 is supposed to be that, but it's going away to one of the subscribers. And the NSX is just 2 race car. So something like this would be perfect. And it's nice.
It's nice. You can drive it.
If we actually made one that had AC, power steering,
take it for road trips and stuff.
All of the accessories working, this would be awesome.
Yep.
But
it's super cool.
Thank you for the ride. This thing is sick.
Thanks for letting us come by and share it to you. Share it with you.
All the way from Canada.
Yep.
Glad you guys made it down.
Thanks.